Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go, here we go. Switch it, come on, switch it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
11.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Connects with Kittle underneath. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Like 20! Hey, I'm coming.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Check 31. 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go again.
Garoppolo again. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
54. Hey, pick your game up. 21. Check 25.
On first down, Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1, Omaha. Set 33. Come on, baby. Get hot.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Ready? Shoot.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got you.
On 2nd down, Clement. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo, and that will be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here we go. 20.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Here we go. 180. Check. 154.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Garoppolo now. 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Let's go one more.
Off the toss, Cohen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage or they can play close to the line of scrimmage, and the end result is often the same, a big-time play for their defensive team, and that's exactly what we just saw.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Right, here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He finds his target, Beckham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
11.
This is Cohen. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play. I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Here we go. Here we go. I got 29.
first down. Garoppolo. And he completes it to Cohen. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers! Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on first down. It's caught by OBJ. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Pull it together. Check. 21.
Now his shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no... Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Here we go. I'm coming after you.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On second down, it's Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They try again with Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
On first down, Cohen. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. It's caught. Beckham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down. Garoppolo now, perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got a man open, it's Ross. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run out of the gun with Clement. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. 54.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Play action. Garoppolo going to throw deep for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, it's Cohen. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Cohen. And an alley to run. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 12, 12.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The dump off good for 8 there on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40-yard line.
Block.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You and I have been...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or 2, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space. But there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Here we go. 180! Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Now Garoppolo. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Clement. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Easy work. It's easy work. It's coming again.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Here we go. 180! Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On first down, it's Cohen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run, it's Clement. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Cohen. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him, and since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more. Tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
20! Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Do it.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Black 80!
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Carlos Hyde. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. John Ross, 39 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle made by K'Wan Short. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
61, match box, watch that.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
21, here we go.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. From the 41, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 30. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20. Yard line. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Garoppolo gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
65.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo now. Nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They run high. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Hyde. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
13.
On first down, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Check.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 4th down. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Back. Slam.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hyde. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo, 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The toss play. This is Hyde. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo. It's caught by OBJ. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught by Cohen. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Check 37, check 37! White.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Spinning past him. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
11.
Garoppolo on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Here we go.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Garoppolo now. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
.46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
I got you. I got you.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Here we go, here we go, here
That
we go.
first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. On play action, now Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught, Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Garoppolo now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's first and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. It's caught, Beckham. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on first and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. On to give, this is Cohen. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
21.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He finds his target, Beckham. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Garoppolo and the offense with a first and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Handoff comes to Hyde, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They run again with Hyde on first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! No.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. He's up north of 100 yards receiving now in this NFC Championship game. And it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo again. Gets this one left side to Pettis. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Here we go. 180. 54 Mike. Got one.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fight. For extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Beckham, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Here we go. Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Right 54. Right here.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
To George Kittle. A gain of 9 brings up.
Here we go. 180. White. Check.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That is caught by Cohen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
12 yards on the return that time. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He finds Taylor, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
We're going to shut you down.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team...
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, partner... Recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there?
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Here we go.
On second down, Hyde. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Third down, Carlos Hyde. And Hyde will not get there as they force him to the ground shy of the marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10. Hey.
I came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab them. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a